Okay guys, so today I'm actually going to show you guys what the proper stance and swing is for a wedge. So I have golf ball here, right, and this is, we're just going to say the fairway, okay, it's kind of roughy, but this is the farther back tee, so the pin's over there. And what you basically want to do for just a normal wedge shot, you're not trying to get extra spin or low, it's just a normal pitching wedge or whatever wedge you use. So you want the ball to be about in the middle of your stance, okay? So like this, to where you're aiming, okay? So it doesn't have to be perfect, but about the middle. And then your feet should be about shoulders width, okay? So you don't want to be like this, because it's not going to be easy to swing. And you don't want to be like this either, okay? Because that kind of jams you up. So it should be about perfect, okay? Right about there. And then you also don't want to be too far or too close. You don't want to be this far away from the golf ball, trying to like lean over to try to hit it, and you really don't want to be this close either. Or once again, you'll jam yourself in. Okay. So if you can feel it. I mean, everybody's different, but if you get the perfect length away, okay, like about like here, then it'll be the easiest to swing through. Okay. So then also, what you want to do is you don't want to swing like halfway like this, okay, for a full shot, or you won't be able to get the distance you need. And then you also don't want to swing way up like this, or you'll get out of control. Okay, so what I do, I actually learned this in a golf magazine, is when you come up, you should stop when your right elbow is pointing straight to the ground. Okay, about right there, it will give you the perfect position to get a nice full wedge sweep. Okay, and then depending if you're trying to draw or fade the ball, where you would aim, but if you're trying to just hit it straight, I usually do, then you want to make sure the face here is aiming at the pin, okay, or wherever you want it to land, so if you know it's sloped. Okay guys, so that was the full wedge shot. Now, for me, this is like 60 yards, so this is a half wedge or so I don't want to hit it a full swing. So I'm going to teach you guys kind of how I cut some distance off of it. Now you can do this so many ways, but the way I do it is you're just going to open the face a little bit, okay, so it's not straight, it's actually going to be open. But then you might think, well, I'm going to hit it way to the right, but that's why you turn your stance over, okay, so that the face is still going to be aiming right at the pin, okay, or wherever you want to land it, okay? So then I also nail my stances slightly so that I'm not swinging hugely, and then you still go up to where your elbow is pointing straight down, but you're automatically going to hit it higher and less distance by opening the face. And then also I choke down on the club, so instead of going way up here, choking down gives you less distance as well, okay? So you should be able to just sweep right through it. And then depending on how much height you want, the more you would want to come down on the ball, okay? You don't really want to do that, like that, okay? Because that's not going to produce a good shot. But you don't really want to do this, okay? It should be somewhere in between so that you can hit the ball first, okay? And then the ground, okay? Like that. And that's what will give you a good short range shot, whatever your short range is. Remember, wedge it in close.